not because of any other reason, but maybe because we don't know so many things. So when this kind of activity comes, we find opportunity to learn and ask so many questions that we don't know, to make Kisumu a beautiful place to stay.
I'm good. More this side. Gender balance. It looks like gender only women.
That's what they do, but gender balance, they don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to welcome you all to this morning's media briefing for the Kisumu Run. I am Joshua Oron, MP Kisumu Central, and I'm taking this opportunity to welcome everybody to Kisumu. I'm taking this opportunity to welcome stakeholders, the citizens of Kisumu, the whole Kenya, the volunteers to come and participate in this year's Kisumu Run. Kisumu Run is designed to make Kisumu green, to make Kisumu cleaner, because we are already clean, and also to ensure that our well-being, health, is at its best. So as the MP of the area, I take this opportunity to encourage stakeholders to fully participate in this event. I encourage the Kisumu residents to come out on Sunday, on Saturday the 24th, Sunday the 24th, to fully participate, register, and participate. On the 23rd, before the run, there will be a cleanup across the city. There will be tree planting, up to 500,000 trees on the day. And myself, as the MP of the area, I will lead from the front. So I welcome you all. Thank you. The law? The law? Yeah. In the law. Jokanyana mukinyi makawuono, wabiro kago kinyi kwarwako ji te eng'wech molosi gi Kisumu Run mabiro timore tarik 24 juma manyien. Kapok ng'wech otimore, wakwayo ji duto manyalo konyo e weche mag yweyo kendo luoko i Kisumu kaka city. Wakwayo jogo manyalo register mondo bi oring ka. Wakwayo jogo manigo omenda matin manyalo kete gini nikech en yo maber. Tarik 23 kapok waringo Kisumu Run, wabiro bedo gi ywecho gi luoko Kisumu mangima town. Wabiro bedo gi pidho yien nus million yiende mwabiro pidhe konde gi konde e chuny town, e skunde, e pewe. Omiyo akwayo jo Kisumu te, akwayo jo Kisumu County te, akwayo jo Kenya mamoko manyalo biro, manyalo chopo mondo neni gini mwachano ni, ng'wech mwaloso ni, pidho yien mwapango ni, ywe Kisumu mwaloso ni ochopo kare. Kao kamata rwako uduto e Kisumu City. Mania Segwedo.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member of Parliament for Kisumu Central, Honorable Dr. Ron. Thank you very much, the Nyanza branch, Nyanza Regional Branch, Kenya Athletic Association, partners, shareholders, and the media. Today we organize this media breakfast meeting so that you can have time to interact with the stakeholders who are organizing this organization, this activity, so that you go to the in-depth of what we intend to do. So I read a statement here briefly on behalf of the Governor of Great County of Kisumu, Professor Peter Anyang'. Members of the Fourth Estate, today we stand before you with a profound sense of purpose, exhilaration, as we convene to illuminate an event of paramount significance for our cherished city, the Kisumu City Run 2023. The Kisumu City Run transcends being a mere annual occurrence. It constitutes a vibrant celebration of our unwavering dedication to environmental sustainability, community engagement, and utility. This year, our theme orbits around the Kisumu City Greening Initiative. Harmonized with the observance of the UN World Tourism Day, I strongly encourage you to save the dates of September 23rd and 24th, 2023 in your calendars. These days will not only signify the commencement of our visionary mission, but will also see the enthusiastic participation of more than 5,000 runners and their families. Their parents will transcend borders, rendering this event the most extensive conservation assembly in our Lake region this year. The 23rd of September holds a unique place in our hearts. It personifies our unwavering commitment to environmental sustainability and community engagement. Our ambition is nothing short of extraordinary: to coalesce the entire city in a meticulously choreographed citywide cleanup campaign. Picture a day when individuals from all walks of life, transcending geographical and societal boundaries, unite with a shared vision to collectively rekindle the prestige allure in Kisumu. In addition to this noble endeavor, we intricately designed comprehensive tree planting initiative strategically aimed at resuscitating and revitalizing our urban green spaces. A mission the morning of the 23rd, with our streets bustling with volunteers, laboring assiduously towards the shared aspiration of achieving a clearer and greener Kisumu. The 2023 intrusion of the Kisumu City Run transcends being a mere foot care for the whole institution. Our event transcends the confines of running in the orchestrated around symphony of activities, including 21 kilometer and 10,000 21 kilometer and 10 kilometer city road races, the 5 kilometer family run, the 5 kilometer tricycle race, especially designed for individuals with disability, a nature festival at KWS, Impala Park, a kids circuit run, and award ceremony, and a grand spectacle of entertainment. You can dance, the Prince Inda and the rest. I'll leave it here. You'll write the remedial statement. I don't have my glasses. I can't continue struggling to read them. But briefly, as I highlight, you know, one of the components of Green of Kisumu that the governor of Great Country, Professor Peter Nyango, gazetted, every month we green the city. So the City Green Institute is a walk towards a smart city. So we try to beautify the city through urban aesthetics and a lot of beautification process. Planting trees and flowering our median areas and encouraging people who own properties in Kisumu to do compound greening and compound shading. By 25% of your property should have at least few trees. But surrounding of your property must be, if you're next to the road, must be beautified. Inside your property should be landscaped and it looks beautiful. Now, we are moving towards the smart city. That's every event in Kisumu. Item number 1 is to do the greening initiative. And then we complement it with the activity. So during the World Tourism Day, this day, we will have the Kenyan athletes run the show. But before they embark on the rigorous run of 21 kilometers, 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers, we must, as Kisumu residents, we must plant trees. And the Member of Parliament for Kisumu Central has emphasized, we have at least 500,000 population and an average of 4 households, average of 4 people per household, which means if you have 10 people, some people have 1. So average in any existing place, there's 4 people existing. These people must plant trees those days. And we call upon the ladies, don't allow your men in your bedroom that night if you didn't plant a tree. There's nothing is coming to plant in your bedroom if you didn't plant a tree. So get them out, let them pick a tree and plant a tree. If 300,000 people plant a tree that day, then we will break the world record. Even Singapore have struggled to plant 50 in a day, they cannot. 50,000 per day, they cannot. So if Kisumu will that day plant 300,000, then in the whole world we'll have broken the record of a single day planting of 300,000 trees. That's why we want to go door to door in the estates, in the schools, in the colleges, and our environment department will be registering. If you plant a tree, there's a system. You'll just send a text, then we notify. Then by evening, we'll know how many trees were planted. So welcome to Kisumu and plant tree, and welcome to Kisumu and run. We have the governor of Great Country Kisumu who will grace the occasion, and Mama Ida Odinga, our icon lady from the Nyanza region, will preside over the occasion on 23rd and 24th. So welcome to Kisumu, and welcome to Green Kisumu, and welcome to the city run.
You can just tell us maybe some of the demarcated groups that you'll be following that day, maybe from Nyanza to
The run, Paul will tell you.
And you can also tell us, apart from the 2 leaders you just mentioned, do you have some of the additional athletes that will also grace the same occasion? And finally, you can also tell us, you talked about planting trees more than 500. Would you provide these seedlings to the residents of Kisumu, or they'll buy them?
Okay, starting with the availability of trees. Kisumu is surrounded by tree vendors. It can cost you only 100 shillings or 200 to buy a tree, including yourself. Go get 200 or 100 shillings. Dr. Ron gives all these sanguenas handouts. So let them at least pay that handout instead of going to enjoy themselves. Buy a tree. How do we promote our tree vendors in the city? Buy a tree and plant a tree. We have availability of seedlings, but we cannot reach 300,000 mark. Our target is 300,000. So buy at least a tree, whether small or big, or which size or which nature, buy a tree and plant a tree that day. That's what we are encouraging the people, residents of Kisumu, to do so. These cities will be green like Singapore City. You should be landing at the airport in the middle of the forest, not a bare land and houses and rusted mabatis. You should be seeing green as you land. Is when you realize you are landing in a city. Most of you who have not traveled or will travel, fly to Singapore. If you are landing in Singapore, you will not know it's a city. You think you are landing in a forest. That's how Kisumu should be. You should be landing in a forest, not a place with mabatis and all those things and bare land. So that's why we are encouraging people. 300,000 is a lot of trees. Now, on the people who will run, Paul is here with the Nyanza athletic team. They'll highlight. That's what they want to take you through about the routes and all those things. And the other question on I think I've tackled that. The routes.
The routes, I may do that.
He'll do it. The chairman is here.
Can I respond to the tree?
Before that, the local guys are asking that you can summarize for them.
Yeah.
Before
Let me summarize very quickly so that I leave the chairman of the athletics to address you. Kaka Dr. Rono Wacho, mjumbe ma Kisumu Central, tarik 23 gi tarik 24, odoro ni jomoda Kisumu ka. Jomoda Kisumu ka. What dwaro timo gimiluongo ni tourism week en ng'wech. Woguru watim Kisumu City Run, rengo mar boma ma Kisumu. Tarik 23 wadwa pidho yien. Koro wawacho ni kamora kora midakie. Idak Nyalenda, idak Obunga, idak kanye. Dimanyi yien iting' e lweti chieng'no. Ting' yien e lweti, titing' rek, titing' ywech. Iywecho tipidho yien, iywecho tipidho yien. Wadwaro ni wapidh yien 300 chieng'no, to wadwaro ni piny mangima one kaka Kisumu ler, to koler nikech city ema yweye, idwa luoke gi jomodak Kisumu te. Koro tarik 23 wakwayi ni mondo yie iwuog oko ipidh yien tiluok Kisumu. Tarik 24 mondo oko gi jogi mondo uring. Wan gi gimiluongo ni Kisumu City Run. Ibro nyisu kae gi jo Kenya athletes. To wawacho ni joma megi kik chuori iyaw ni chuori bedroom chieng'no godhiambo koko pidho yien. Opidh yien koro ko bio pidh yedhe moko, koro ko bio pidh yien moko e bedroom ka. Opidh yien oko. Nyise ni bendi pidho yien, ere yien kuma ipidho kara koro donjo. Kok ipitho cham oko. Wadwaro ni wapidh yien 300,000. Wadwaro ni Kisumu obed ni Kisumu chal forest. City mane e forest. Maka ndege piyo to ndege neno manene oparo no dhi piyo e forest karo piyo e city. Wadwa ni ka gavana nyong'o tieko to ng'at mabro kawo bro medo yiende mokalo milion 3 to gavana bro weye gi yiende milion 2 mosepidho. Mane mwakwayo ni wuog oko mondo ubi. Erokamano.
I want to add that with regards to the availability of trees, CDF has got a budget, a small budget for environment, and I'm saying that on the day, I'll make available some seedlings for the Kisumu residents so that we also participate as a constituency on this particular event. So as a constituency, I'm saying that we will be able to contribute to the purchase and availability of the seedlings. Awachone jothurwa ni tarik 23 mwapidhe yien kaka mjumbe ma Kisumu Central kama gini timore, wabiro keto yiende mondo bedie ma jogo madwa pidho yiende tok nyal ng'iepo, wabiro miyo gi yiende mondo gipidhi kuonde mopogore opogore. To maduong' moloyo ni dakwa jothurwa, dakwa residents, jomodak Kisumo, ni mondo uwuoth kuonde mipidhe yiende, kuonde mantie nasari mag yiende. Ing'iew yien kata ing'iew ma yien achiel chieng'no mondo ipidh yien kaka nyalore, nikech en odiochieng' mwayawo alanga. Ywecho be wabiro keto gigo minyalo konyo weche mag ywecho, machalo kaka ywech, machalo kaka rak, machalo kaka gloves. Wabiro keto kuonde mopogore opogore manyalo konyo jothurwa mondo waywe town obed town maler chieng'no. Erokamano.
Thank you.
Gimana onego med ni chieng'no Governor Maro Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o gi Mama Ida Odinga bro preside over the occasion.
CM, kindly before telling me, how many schools have you incorporated in the initiative?
The groups.
The schools?
The schools, we have all the schools within the Kisumu city residents. We have contacted College Riyadh and Kisumu Poly. They are receiving their letter. We are a bit late with the dispatch of the letter. We have invited all the banks. We have invited all the supermarkets. We have invited all the restaurants. And we want it to be like a public holiday in the morning that day.
Thank you. Athletes, we have invited elite athletes. My name is Thomas Ongwecho, Chairman Athletes Kenya Kisumu County and Secretary General Athletes Kenya Nyanza North. Athletes, we have invited all elite athletes. Unfortunately, remember this is a season where they are making money. Grand Prix has come out immediately after the event that ended. Now, but we expect the elite runners. They are all coming. We are communicating to them. And for the routes, a brief, all events will end at our sports ground. That is old name. We have an name. ODINGA sports ground. That is all events. 21K will start at Taifa Park, Oginga Odinga Street, KCB, then Oginga Odinga Street, around about KCB, down the same Oginga Odinga to Opote Road, Busia Road, round about airport, back to Kisat changeover. We'll climb to the Pipers. That is Pipers, Northern Pipers, through Obunga, Kondele, up to Kachok. Kachok will come down to Nairobi Road, Ring Road, then to Impala Park, climb that hill, then State House, KCB roundabout, back to sports ground. 10K will go the opposite direction. 10K will want them to start at the same Taifa Park, use Nyerere, go to Oginga Odinga, KCB, back to Kisumu Boys roundabout, then Nairobi Road to Ring Road, then Ring Road to Joy Lomino, we go to Nanga, Impala, climb on back to State House, then KCB roundabout, and to finish at sports ground. And then 5K is a fun run. We are planning that the route remains the same, but the starting point, the YWS are requesting that we start at Impala. We climb through Impala, Ring Road, back to Museum. We return at Quickmart, then KBC, go back to Milimani Hotel, Museum, Then Nairobi Road, we climbed back to Old Coca-Cola, then that roundabout back to Sharoba and get back into the sports ground.
How much is the registration fee?
The registration fee, 2,100 for senior races, and the kids 1,500.
That's a T-shirt.
I have a question.
You include a T-shirt. When you buy, you will give you a T-shirt for the same and the running number.
Once the trees are planted, do we have any plan on how to take care of the trees, or are we just planting them and then we leave them?
Yes, you know, that's why we avoid using the word planting. We use growing trees. So growing trees. So if you plant a tree, ensure it grows. That's what we are trying to do.
Is that okay?
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
And Ignatius Lodge, Kisumu Athletics Kenya Secretary. Ng'wech ma wan go biro bet categories kiwango mopogore opogore. Nitie kilomita 21, kilomita 10, kilomita 5 mar iwacho ni family run, gi kilomita 5 mar tricycle ama wheelchair ne jok ma nigi fuonde mopogore opogore. Ng'wech wabiro chako at Taifa Park, then Odi Obote Road, KCB, roundabout, wadonjo Odinga Street, then Obote Road to Busia Road. There is a turn, Wagoma at a roundabout Mara Airport, back to Kisat, Northern bypass to Kondele, then Wadi Mwalo by another bypass at Nairobi Road, Wajoin Kochok, then Wadonjo Nyalenda Ring Road, Wabirodi to Impala, then Waedo State House, then back to Sarawa Hotel, much biro at Kenyatta Sport, the old Kenyatta Sports Ground, which is now Jara Amogi, ODINGA. Duto, nitie jong'wech mowuok mopogore opogore mabiro bet. Nitie jowa machon, mane ringo chon, moting'o Ali Sadala, Limo, mabiro represent jomachon. Welo moko be nitiere ma Elise maringo oko mabiro bet chieng'no. Duto urwako e ng'wech, oriwo wate. Erokamano. And Ignatius Lodge, Kisumu Athletics Kenya Secretary. Ng'wech ma wan go biro bet categories kiwango mopogore opogore. Nitie kilomita 21, kilomita 10, kilomita 5 mar iwacho ni family run, gi kilomita 5 mar tricycle ama wheelchair ne jok ma nigi fuonde mopogore opogore. Ng'wech wabiro chako at Taifa Park, then Odi Obote Road, KCB, roundabout, wadonjo Odinga Street, then Obote Road to Busia Road. There is a turn, Wagoma at a roundabout Mara Airport, back to Kisat, Northern bypass to Kondele, then wadhi Mwalo by another bypass at Nairobi Road, wajoin Kochok, then wadonjo Nyalenda Ring Road. Wabiro dhi to Impala, then via the State House, then back to Sarawa Hotel, which biro room at Kenyatta Sport, the old Kenyatta Sports Ground, which is now Jara Amogi, ODINGA. Duto, nitie jong'wech wuok mopogore opogore mabiro bet, nitie jowa machon mane ringo chon moting'o Ali Sadala, Limo mabiro represent joma chon. Welo moko be nitiere ma Elise maringo oko mabiro bet chieng'no. Duto urwako e ng'wech moriwo wate.